it's different than a lot of other scenarios. I know like the situation you're talking about is an assault. People who are not conscious are not going to automatically agree to the assault. But in a life-threatening emergency, there is something called implied consent, right? So if I come across a human being who clearly is dying, the thought process, unless there's a giant note on the wall that says, please don't save me, I don't want to be saved, I can imply that you want me to do everything I can do to save you. Obviously within the guidelines of everything we taught you, and nothing outside those guidelines. Here's where the law comes in. Right? There's something called the Good Samaritan law. A Good Samaritan just happens to be a person who wanders into a scenario and says, I want to do the right thing. I want to be a do-gooder. I want to be a good person. Right? So, if I'm walking through the shopping mall one day on my own time, I'm not being paid to work as a firefighter or an EMT, or I'm not working in the restaurant or the hotel where you guys may be, right? I'm just your average person out in the world. The Good Samaritan law says as long as I do what's reasonable, then you can sue me all you want, but you're not going to win. Okay? Where the Good Samaritan law doesn't protect you is if you go way off the reservation and make decisions that a judge or a jury of your peers thinks is bananas, right? And I mean, it has to be incredibly bananas, not just like, we talked about 30 and 2. What if you did 40 and 3? Is that bananas? Would a jury go, that's insane, why would any human being ever do that? Not a chance. The Good Samaritan law will protect you from being sued, and even if you are sued, not a chance they're going to win. When I talk about doing something bananas, I can tell you right now, and I'll testify in court, I never showed you how to do a tracheotomy. I never told you to take a pen out of your pocket and stick it in someone's airway to help them breathe. I promise you I never taught you that, and I promise you I'm never going to teach you. So if you decide to do something like that, out of nowhere, the judge or your jury might look at you and go, what is wrong with you? I don't know why you just stabbed me. That's crazy, right? Would you ever in your lifetime try to do something like that? That's the level that we're talking about that you have to achieve in order to get sued and lose. Everything else is, I did my best, I just did chest compression. Or because I didn't have a mask, or my ratio was off. I did 45 and 3.
Some of that is CSX I158.
It's when you do other things that are